Hi everybody, it's been a while since I videoed. Today I want to take a minute to talk about sickle cell and how it's affecting my family. My niece McKenna Reese Foster is 10 years old and she's in Children's Hospital in Atlanta, Georgia right now, going through crisis because of her condition. I'm asking that everyone take a minute to drive to your nearest blood bank and take 30 minutes out of your day and donate blood, not just for her, but for many people that are in need of blood transfusions. It could mean the difference between life and death for people. Sickle cell is something that affects predominantly our communities, our children. 2 carriers can produce a child with a disease that is life-altering. It can take your children away from you. If you don't know if you are a sickle cell carrier, if you don't know if you have the trait, go get tested. When you go for your annual checkups, and yes, you need to go for checkups, go and find out if you're a carrier. Young people that are not parents yet, this is really important. My niece has been struggling and fighting since the day she was born with sickle cell SS. And she's fighting and struggling right now. She has to take antibiotics and pain medications every day of her life because of this disease. And I need people in our community to take this seriously. I need people in our community to be proactive in knowing whether or not you're a carrier so you won't transmit this to future generations, or at least know how to handle it if you do have a child with sickle cell. She is my heartbeat. She is the most amazing little girl, full of fire and full of strength, and I love her with all my heart. My sister, her mom, is the strongest person I can imagine, with 4 children and 1 chronically and acutely ill, and it takes its toll on her as a mom. It takes its toll on our family in its entirety. So I just want to ask that you guys go out and donate blood. And just keep in mind that it could save a life. It could really save a life. And please go get tested to see if you're a carrier for sickle cell. I have the sickle cell trait. I've been very fortunate. My husband didn't have sickle cell trait, and so our children were protected in that right. But one of my children does have sickle cell trait. And that's important because when he decides to get married, he has to be cautious and mindful as to whether or not his wife, in our communities, we have it, if his wife is going to be a carrier or a trait carrier. So go out, get yourself tested, find out. It's really good to know. In the meantime, please go to your local blood bank. When you see those blood drive vans going down the street, or you see a sign on the sidewalk saying blood drive today, go and donate blood. There are people that have many life-threatening conditions that require blood and blood parts, the plasma, and your pint or 2 of blood could make the difference in life or death. So that's all I have to say for today. You guys have a great day, and I'll be back when I have something else to say.